Jumpa lagi dengan saya, Mika, teman renungan pagi kamu. Selama 2 tahun terakhir, saya banyak sekali mendapatkan berkat melimpah melalui renungan pagi berbahasa Inggris yang saya baca setiap hari dalam buku One Year Chronological Bible, terjemahan New Living Translation. Dan saya ingin membagikan isi dari renungan tersebut kepada teman-teman yang saat ini rindu mendapatkan berkat yang sama, bahkan lebih lagi melalui renungan pagi di channel YouTube Mika, teman renungan pagi kamu. 1 Chronicles 23-25. Duties of the Levites. When David was an old man, he appointed his son Solomon to be king over Israel. David summoned all the leaders of Israel, together with the priests and Levites. All the Levites who were 30 years old or older were counted, and the total came to 38,000. Then David said, "From all the Levites, 24,000 will supervise the work at the temple of the Lord. Another 6,000 will serve as officials and judges. Another 4,000 will work as gatekeepers, and 4,000 will praise the Lord with the musical instruments I have made." Then David divided the Levites into divisions named after the clans descended from the 3 sons of Levi: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. The Gershonites family units were defined by their lines of descent from Libni and Simei. The sons of Gershon. 3 of the descendants of Libni were Jahiel, the family leader, Zetham, and Zoel. These were the leaders of the family of Libni. 3 of the descendants of Simei were Selomot, Haziel, and Haran. 4 other descendants of Simei were Zanath, Ziza, Zeus, and Beriah. Zahat was the family leader, and Ziza was next. Zeus and Beriah were counted as a single family because neither had many sons. The Kohathites. 4 of the descendants of Kohath were Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. The sons of Amram were Aaron and Moses. Aaron and his descendants were set apart to dedicate the most holy things, to offer sacrifices in the Lord's presence, to serve the Lord, and to pronounce blessings in his name forever. As for Moses, the man of God, his sons were included with the tribe of Levi. The sons of Moses were Gershon and Eliezer. The descendants of Gershon included Shebuel, the family leader. Eliezer had only one son, Rehabiah, the family leader. Rehabiah had numerous descendants. The descendants of Izhar included Selomit, the family leader. The descendants of Hebron included Zeriah, the family leader, Amariah the second, Jahaziel the third, and Zechariah the fourth. The descendants of Uzziel included Micah, the family leader, and Ishiah the second. The Merarites. The descendants of Merari included Mahli and Mushi. The sons of Mahli were Eleazar and Kis. Eleazar died with no sons, only daughters. His daughters married their cousins, the son of Kis. 3 of the descendants of Mushi were Mahli, Eder, and Zerimoth. These were the descendants of Levi by clans, the leaders of their family group, registered carefully by name. Each had to be 20 years old or older to qualify for service in the house of the Lord. For David said, "The Lord, the God of Israel, has given us peace, and he will always live in Jerusalem." Now the Levites will no longer need to carry the tabernacle and its furnishings from place to place. In accordance with David's final instructions, all the Levites 20 years old or older were registered for service. The work of the Levites was to assist the priest. The descendants of Aaron, as they served at the house of the Lord, they also took care of the courtyards and the side rooms, helped perform the ceremonies of purification, and served in many other ways in the house of God. They were in charge of the sacred bread that was set out on the table, and choice flour for the grain offerings, the wafers made without yeast, the cakes cooked in olive oil, and the other mixed breads. They were also responsible to check all the weights and measures. And each morning and evening they stood before the Lord to sing songs of thanks and praise to Him. They assisted with the burnt offering that were presented to the Lord on Sabbath days, at new moon celebrations, and at all the appointed festivals. The required number of Levites served in the Lord's presence at all times, following all the procedures they had been given. And so, under the supervision of the priests, the Levites watched over the tabernacle and the temple and faithfully carried out their duties of service at the house of the Lord. Duties of the priest. This is how Aaron's descendants, the priests, were divided into groups of service. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their fathers, and they had no sons. So only Eleazar and Ithamar were left to carry on as priests. With the help of Zadok, who was a descendant of Eleazar, and of Ahimelech, who was a descendant of Ithamar, David divided Aaron's descendants into groups according to their various duties. Eleazar's descendants were divided into 16 groups and Ithamar's into 8, for there were more family leaders among the descendants of Eleazar. All tasks were assigned to the various groups by means of sacred lots, so that no preference would be shown. For there were many qualified officials serving God in the sanctuary from among the descendants of both Eleazar and Ithamar. Shemaiah, son of Nethanel, a Levite, acted as secretary and wrote down the names and assignments in the presence of the king. The officials, Zadok the priest, Ahimelech, son of Abiathar, and the family leaders of the priests and Levites. The descendants of Eleazar and Ithamar took turns casting lots. The first lot fell to Jehoiarib. The second lot fell to Zedaiah. The third lot fell to Harim. The fourth lot fell to Seorim. The fifth lot fell to Melchijah. The sixth lot fell to Mijamin. The seventh lot fell to Hakos. The eighth lot fell to Abizar. The ninth lot fell to Jeshua. The 10th lot fell to Zechariah. The 11th lot fell to Elishabeth. The 12th lot fell to Zakim. The 13th lot fell to Huppah. The 14th lot fell to Jezebel. The 15th lot fell to Bilgah. The 16th lot fell to Immer. The 17th lot fell to Hazir. The 18th lot fell to Hapizes. The 19th lot fell to Pethiah. The 20th lot fell to Zeheskel. The 21st lot fell to Zakin. The 22nd lot fell to Gamul. The 23rd lot fell to Delaiah. The 24th lot fell to Maaseiah. Each group carried out its appointed duties in the house of the Lord according to the procedures established by their ancestor Aaron in obedience to the commands of the Lord, the God of Israel. Family leaders among the Levites. These were the other family leaders descended from Levi. From the descendants of Amram, the leader was Shebuel. From the descendants of Shebuel, the leader was Zehdeah. From the descendants of Rehabiah, the leader was Ishiah. From the descendants of Izhar, the leader was Selomith. From the descendants of Selomith, the leader was Zahat. From the descendants of Hebron, Zeriah was the leader, Amariah was second, Zahaziel was third, and Zachamiam was fourth. From the descendants of Uzziel, the leader was Micah. From the descendants of Micah, the leader was Shamir, along with Ishiah, the brother of Micah. From the descendants of Ishiah, the leader was Zechariah. From the descendants of Merari, the leader were Mahli and Mushi. From the descendants of Jaaziah, the leader was Beno. From the descendants of Merari through Jaaziah, the leader was Beno, Sehoham, Zakur, and Ibri. From the descendants of Mahli, the leader was Eleazar, though he had no sons. From the descendants of Kis, the leader was Serahmiel. From the descendants of Mushi, the leader were Mahli, Elder, and Jerimoth. These were the descendants of Levi in their various families. Like the descendants of Aaron, they were assigned to their duties by means of sacred lots. Without regard to age or rank, lots were drawn in the presence of King David, Zadok, Ahimelech, and the families leaders of the priests and the Levites. Duties of the musicians. David and the army commanders then appointed men from the families of Asaph, Heman, and Jeduthun to proclaim God's messages to the accompaniment of lyres, harps, and cymbals.